let's get on going. Oh my god, who allowed this to be built? Ah, come on. Are you serious? Are we in Eastern Europe or what? My god. The poor actors who have to see this. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Traveling the World using Google Maps Street View imagery. This morning, I woke up by the sound of a letter that was pushed through the little gap under my door. Nothing more, nothing less was in this letter than a formal invitation to the Oscars. Yes, to the Oscars. I was nominated for the category of Best Geography Actor / YouTuber the first year, which is, as you all know, a big honor, and I want to thank all the thousands and millions of you for making it happen, and the committee who has finally decided it. But okay, this means that I will have to go to Hollywood Boulevard. I will have to go to Los Angeles. I will have to go and sit there in the audience for 24 hours waiting until I hear that GeoWizard won it again. Yes. But well deserved, all my respect. Yes, now this formal introduction is over. We will be going to Hollywood Boulevard. I'm a little bit late with this Oscars video, but hey, I mean, maybe it's a good time to recapitulate what has already happened, which by happenstance, I also don't know, other than Oppenheimer having basically won everything. Yes, it will be a drive along Hollywood Boulevard, which is somewhat like 7-8 kilometers long. It is also near to the Mulholland Drive, where we have already been, so maybe that makes sense somehow for you. I patched the city together through different trips. And the two architectures that we will be encountering are the Dolby Theater and the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is partly in front of the Dolby Theater. Maybe a few information to you. This theater was built in 2001, and it was specifically built for the Oscars. There have been concerts and other ceremonies happening ever since that, but this was built as Kodak Theater for the Oscars. Kodak after the camera company, now Dolby Theater after the Dolby Sounds, I don't know, company. Yeah, it is designed by David Rockwell, who is an American architect. And yeah, apparently the stage is one of the largest in the United States, measuring 113 feet, 43 meters, and it can accommodate 3,332, not 3,333 people. Yeah, American Idol was shown there. It has some Art Deco columns. Yeah, something like this, very classy, very movie-esque, if I can say like this. Yeah, there will be usually the red carpet running up its grand stairway, which I hope we will find. And in front of it is also the Walk of Fame, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the street with all the stars. Yeah, where there are apparently already 2,773, perhaps more by now, stars, terrazzo and brass stars embedded along 15 blocks, which is quite a distance. Yeah, and a quite tourist attraction. 10 million annual visitors, or 5 million who came twice. So this is 2.1 kilometers long, the Walk of Fame, so it is kind of a fourth of the Hollywood Boulevard, which is, kind of surprising. And here you probably find also a complete list of people. Well, some people even have 5, 4, 3, 2 stars. Michael Jackson has 2 stars. Walt Disney. Unique and unusual, 16 stars. are identified with one word, stage name, ping. Yeah, so there's a whole lot of things to say about it. I don't want to go in all depths. What I would rather do is go here to the Hollywood Boulevard. Yes, I know. With these Lime scooters here, it doesn't very much look like Hollywood Boulevard, but it is Hollywood Boulevard. The street itself starts kind of around the curve here. You know, it doesn't go so much further than that. I will not click on the little map because it will just turn blue again. And yeah, this is Hollywood Boulevard, and this is a shopping cart. So I would say, without further ado, and without further just talking about it, which is already too long again, let's just... I hope this wasn't too loud. Now this street is very different from Mulholland Drive. It is basically just straight. It is not curved. It is not hilly. And it has, I would think, a more clean and representative part to it, and a more sort of like, you know, rundown part to it, as most things in Los Angeles have it, I guess. Yeah, what else? It's a very low 1-story, 2-story houses, kind of, I guess, classic Los Angeles style street. One of the reasons why the city is so big, because there's just no density. Anyways, not here. Little Armenia. Yeah, but I would say my suggestion would be in this video to not even, you know, tinker around so much here. I don't know if this is the right word, but really get to it. Really get to the Walk of Fame, see where it starts. Now I know already it should be on the right side, and it should be where the Dolby theater is, but presumably starts much earlier. What the heck is this? Thailand Plaza. Alright. Even here I managed to get lost. Can you imagine? Well, this is already kind of going in the direction of the Dolby Theater, formerly Kodak Theater, because of this, like, what I always tend to call an Albuquerque sandstone, because I've watched too much Breaking Bad. But yeah, apparently it's also something used in Los Angeles. Yeah, I guess you can live on Hollywood Boulevard if you want to do that. I would think it's quite expensive here, but probably most people who have the money to live here would rather live out of the city or somewhere calmer. Although it is pretty calm if you ask me, but you know. And yeah, so far so good. Just another street. This building looks cool. This church. You know, church architecture is one of the more interesting ones. There's a lot of architectural games or playing around with lights and height and shadows and materials, and I think this is no exception to that. The Seventh Day Adventist Church, I think it says. Hollywood Adventist Church. Yeah, it looks cool. All right. Now what this is, I don't know, but Slava Ukraini, I take it. Some people are tenting here permanently. I really don't know what this is. But okay. The weather has gotten better. It's August now. And the street has also gotten a little bit better. So I think that somewhere here, after North Gower Street, it seems to be getting a little bit cleaner. So this probably... Ah, by the way, here's already the Walk of Fame. Now I've completely forgotten to. Alright, it starts here then. Well, then North Gower Street, I was quite right, because Walk of Fame is actually also on both sides. Okay. That I didn't know. But okay, at least we have not missed the beginning. But I mean, if you are really getting a star, you wouldn't want it anywhere near North Gower Street. You would rather be in front of the Oscars or Dolby Theatre, wouldn't you? But, you know, only the best of the best can go there. Is this already the Dolby Theatre? I don't think it is. But it looks already a bit more classy here. You know, one question I was asking myself in the course of this is, how do the actors get there? Are they taking an Uber? They're taking limousines, yes, but all 3,000 guests are taking limousines. Are some coming with a scooter, with an Uber, with a public bus? That would be cool. And where are they staying? Are they staying in places like this? Are they going home? Do they all live in Los Angeles? In which hotel are they staying? If I knew... Curious why so many people are Scientologists. Not really, not really. Yeah, so who knows, but I cannot imagine that they would really stay here. Look, this is, by the way, the where you can put your hand on, or your feet, or whatever, your foot. And on the other side, it shows the exact shape of this, do you know, this nail mat sort of thing. Well, this is a Scientology building. So she is probably a Scientologist. It's not always so easy to recognize, but I think the wig kind of gives it away. But anyway, I don't have time for Scientology today, which already would be good next video idea, even though I don't really want to get involved with this. Intelligentsia does also sound like a Scientological coffee shop, if you ask me. Still, Walk of Fame on both sides. I think when you actually walk there, this is probably quite interesting to read the names while you're walking. Here it gets much nicer. Palm trees, Hollywood bus tours. Yeah. Fairly nice here, I would say. Oui. Okay. Okay. And it's a bit rougher again. And it's a bit less rough again. For a European person, I know there have been many beginnings of sentences like this, but for a European person, the height of the different buildings is just so confusing. This looks very LA-ish architecture. But you know that you have some buildings with one, and next to it is a building with 10 floors. It's a little bit strange. So anyway, here are we at the Dolby Theatre, whilst the Walk of Fames are still going strong on both sides. Here, by the way, already with 2 stars next to one another. Earlier it was just 1. And yeah, somewhere here limousines would be parking and going up a staircase. Well, I actually have never watched the Oscars. I am the least qualified person to do these videos. but I would imagine that people go in here, and somewhere in there is a staircase. Or they don't and go up the staircase here, which might be much more likely because this is a bigger staircase. I mean, I guess we could do a little trip around the building. Maybe I'm missing something. Well, this won't be it. Although whatever this is, looks like it could show something. Some information. Yeah, it won't be here either. And it also won't be at this car wash. I don't think it will be here either, although pretty crazy building. There's probably a restaurant in there. I think it will be somewhere. It's we have to go down here, otherwise I'm completely losing it. Yeah, it has to be probably. I mean, here's the Dolby Theatre, Ovation, Ontario Refrigeration. You know, that's how some crazy fans get to the Hollywood show. They start an internship with Ontario Refrigeration, and Ontario Refrigeration says, yeah, we are doing the refrigerators for the Dolby Theatre. Then you go there and you know all the secret entrances, and when the Oscars are, you just sneak in. Yeah, I know about these stories. Well, okay, I guess it is what it is. Here's another staircase, but I think that would be a little bit too much to walk. So I think it is. Well, aren't they like, let's say they get out here and here's an entrance, but they don't take this because here will be all the interviewers and photographers standing, and they go here and then go up this staircase, which is currently blocked off, but basically is a grand staircase, so you can see your stars going into the distance. And yeah, the whole street will be closed, of course. Whereas on the other side, actually, Jimmy Kimmel Live. But okay, you have... I mean, is Jimmy Kimmel recorded here or what? But you have these two nice buildings that are very beautiful. I don't know why they didn't use them. Why did they have to build this? Asking the wrong questions in the wrong moments. But yeah, in this short video, the only question left for me is to find out where the Walk of Fame ends. Yeah, it ends here. It ends here at North La Brea or North La Brea Avenue. Alright then, let's get on going. Oh my god, who allowed this to be built? Ah. Come on. Are you serious? Are we in Eastern Europe or what? My god. The poor actors who have to see this. Isn't this much more classy? Look at this. Meine Güte. Na gut. Let's go on. I like in LA the kind of smog or fog, or I don't know what it is. The foggy air in the distance. It just looks so cool. It makes somehow everything look so long and big as well, because like you kind of... It looks probably further away than it actually is, because... Yeah, because it's so foggy. And you are like, okay, but it's not so foggy where I am. You know what I mean? Probably not, because I also don't know what I mean. I thought this car had an American flag on it, but it didn't. So here is a very different part of Hollywood Boulevard. It's very residential, but also somewhat, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you have any money, you wouldn't move here. Well, I mean, it's nice, but like, would rather move somewhere in these mountains. So, oh yeah, okay, we are still on Hollywood Boulevard, but not for long anymore. And I was wrong, there's a curve here in Fairfax. Hollywood Boulevard curves. Oh, hello there. What are you looking so strangely? You were emptied already. Go back to your spot. Kush kush. Yeah. And we did it. Wonderful. Wonderful job. Or is this Hollywood? This is also Hollywood Boulevard. Does it continue here? Yeah, but not for long, and also screw it. That's not the Hollywood Boulevard I'm interested in. Yeah, so these are the Oscars. This is where the people go. This is where I have to go all the way back now. Maybe I find a scooter around here. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a lovely rest of the day. Happy Oscars or whatever you're wishing. Bye bye.